Hi, I'm Brian May, Vice President of Product Management here at Profound Logic and the product owner for Profound API. Wanted to make a video to talk a little bit about API uses in business, and the topic that everyone wants to talk about is AI. It seems that over the last few months, everywhere you look, there's a new advancement with AI, and businesses are all looking to see how they can take advantage and provide themselves with a leg up on the competition by using AI. I mean, I'll be honest, we are using AI within Profound Logic. We're experimenting and finding ways where we can add value to the things that we do, and trying to find ways that we can actually help customers using AI. So the need is there. It is a new technology, so it's not without bumps in the road, and I'm sure there will be more to come. But you might be thinking, well, Brian, why are you wanting to talk about AI? You're the API guy. Well, actually, how do you think you're going to interface with an AI? The Chat GPT interface is what everyone's talking about now, where you can use language recognition to actually interface with an AI service and get information back, and that's great. But how do you integrate that into your applications? Well, there are APIs behind that, so you can absolutely have an interface in your application where users could speak or type, and then that request could be sent via API to an AI service, whether it's OpenAI or Google or whoever your AI provider is, and get information back. So there's absolutely the basic use cases there, but there are ways to get creative with that. Most people that are doing Chat GPT thing right now are using it to help with development. There are great tools that are being developed to help with that. In fact, I recommend that you give that a try. But on the business side, most businesses, vendors like Profound being the exception, most businesses aren't in the business of writing code. They're in the business of creating a product, selling a product or a service. So you have to be a little more creative to find the use case. They certainly exist. The ability for non-technical resources to be able to ask questions about your business data, and the AI to be able to then provide, if not the exact answer, the means for your application to retrieve the answer, right? Those are things that we've played with. There are lots of ways that you can look at it, but it's all going to be API centric. If you look at any of the AI providers out there, you go to their documentation, the first thing you're going to find is their API documentation, because that's how everything connects. Whether it's an API for putting in natural language processing, right? So send a request and get a response. There can be APIs for training, APIs for sending data to the AI. Anything that is involved with an AI service, the communication is done via API. Now, there are lots of different ways to approach APIs and interface with these kinds of things. For us, our concentration as far as our API product right now is on the IVMI community, and so we try to have a product that it makes it easy to actually be able to interface with these kinds of new technologies, and even to offer services to help our customers to be able to make this jump. I talk a little bit about AI, and social media. It's always interesting the responses I get. There's those that are really passionate and ready to jump right in and learn all about AI. There are those that are just testing the waters, dipping their toe a little bit, trying to figure out what the right fit is for them. And then there are those that are like, why are we talking about AI? We still have green screens and we're trying to get away from that. all valid opinions. But to those that are bogged down, I guess, and worried about, well, we're still using green screens. There's no rule that says you can't use AI with a green screen. AI really has nothing to do with the user interface of your application. You can call APIs using many tools, including Profound API, from a green screen. So the key is just figuring out the use case. So maybe you have a field on your green screen there, where a user can type in a question and get a response. Or maybe your application just has code in it that generates the API calls needed to do some kind of special processing that you'd like the AI to do for you. So the use cases are there. It really doesn't matter where you are in your transformation journey. You can be just starting out, or you could be, well on your way. There's still the opportunity to integrate with things like AI. So make sure that you don't exclude yourself too soon. Talk to someone, read up on AI, talk to a vendor like us. We'd be happy to talk to you about possibilities for AI integration using APIs. But the key is, again, don't dismiss it. It's here. It's here to stay. Now, what it's going to look like in 10 years, I can't tell you that now. I don't think anyone can. But it should definitely be on your radar. So, thanks for taking a few minutes to listen to what I have to say on the matter. If we can be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out.